Hello, and welcome to Great Sleep. Get ready to listen and relax. Today I'm going to tell you a cozy bedtime story about a magical fog that enveloped a forest near a village. One explorer decided to study this fog and went on a dangerous adventure. Ethan Greenfield was a botanist and researcher with a deep passion for the natural world. He lived in the small village of Mistwood, nestled in the heart of an enchanted forest. Mistwood was known far and wide for its ethereal fog, which blanketed the forest in a mystical embrace. The fog had an otherworldly quality, shimmering with hints of magic and secrets waiting to be discovered. Ethan's cottage sat on the edge of the forest, allowing him to immerse himself in its beauty every day. He spent his mornings studying rare plants and documenting their properties, while his afternoons were dedicated to exploring the depths of Mistwood. The forest was his sanctuary, a place where he felt truly alive. One misty morning, as Ethan set out on his usual walk through the forest, he noticed something peculiar. The fog seemed to be thicker than usual, swirling and dancing around him with an almost mischievous energy. Intrigued, he reached out to touch the mist, expecting it to be cool and damp against his skin. But as his fingers made contact, he felt a warm tingling sensation, as if the mist itself was alive. Curiosity piqued, Ethan stepped further into the mist, letting it envelop him completely. He felt a strange energy coursing through his veins, as if the very essence of the forest was flowing into him. Colors seemed brighter, scents more intoxicating, and he could almost hear whispers carried on the wind. As Ethan wandered deeper into the mist, he noticed movement out of the corner of his eye. Turning his head, he saw a rabbit standing on its hind legs, its eyes meeting his with an intelligence that startled him. "Greetings, traveler," the rabbit said in a voice that echoed with ancient wisdom. "You have entered the realm of Mistwood, where magic and nature intertwine." Ethan's eyes widened in disbelief. "You can talk?" he asked, his voice filled with wonder. The rabbit nodded, its fluffy ears twitching. In this enchanted forest, many creatures possess the gift of speech. We are the guardians of Mistwood, tasked with protecting its secrets and guiding those who seek knowledge. Ethan was enthralled by the rabbit's words. He had heard tales of talking animals, but to witness it firsthand was a marvel beyond his wildest dreams. "Tell me," he said eagerly, "what secrets does Mistwood hold?" The rabbit hopped closer, its voice barely above a whisper. "The mist that surrounds us is no ordinary fog. It carries the essence of ancient magic, a power that can heal wounds and restore life. But beware, for it is not to be trifled with. Only those with pure intentions and a deep respect for nature may unlock its true potential." Ethan nodded, his mind buzzing with questions. I am a botanist, a student of nature. I seek to understand the mysteries of this forest and harness its power for the greater good. The rabbit regarded him with wise eyes. Then tread carefully, young scholar. The mist will reveal its secrets to those who prove themselves worthy. Ethan's encounter with the talking rabbit ignited a fire within him. He became consumed by his quest to unravel the secrets of Mistwood's mist. He spent countless hours in his study, poring over books and scrolls, searching for any mention of the enchanted fog. His research led him to believe that the mist was composed of a unique combination of natural elements and ancient magic. Determined to understand its properties, Ethan began conducting experiments in his laboratory. He collected samples of the mist, analyzing its composition and studying its effects on various plants and animals. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as Ethan delved deeper into his research. He documented his findings meticulously, noting the mist's ability to accelerate plant growth and heal wounds. But there were still many unanswered questions. What was the source of the mist's power? How could it be harnessed for the benefit of humanity? Word of Ethan's research spread throughout the village, and soon he found himself engaged in conversations with fellow researchers and curious villagers. Each person had their own theories and experiences with the mist, adding depth to the mystery that surrounded it. One evening, Ethan gathered with a group of his colleagues at the local tavern. They sat around a table, sipping on mugs of warm cider, discussing their latest findings. Sarah, a fellow botanist, leaned forward, her eyes sparkling with excitement. I've been studying the ancient texts, she said, and I believe the mist is a manifestation of nature's energy, a bridge between our world and the realm of magic. A murmur of agreement rippled through the group. James, a historian, chimed in. I've come across stories of ancient civilizations harnessing the power of mist for healing rituals. It is said that those who were touched by the mist were granted incredible vitality and longevity. Ethan listened intently, his mind swirling with possibilities. The mist had been a part of Mistwood for centuries, woven into its very fabric. It was clear that there was much more to discover. One day, while venturing deeper into the forest, Ethan came across a wounded deer. Its leg was mangled, blood staining its fur. Without hesitation, Ethan reached into his bag and pulled out a vial of mist he had collected earlier. He carefully applied the mist to the deer's wound, watching as it shimmered and glowed. To his astonishment, the wound began to heal before his eyes. The deer stood up, its leg now whole and strong. It looked at Ethan with eyes filled with gratitude before bounding away into the forest. Ethan was awestruck by the power he had witnessed. The mist's healing properties held immense potential for medicine and healthcare. With renewed determination, he set out to explore further, eager to unlock more of its secrets. As Ethan continued his research, he became aware of a presence watching over him. One evening, as he sat in his study poring over ancient texts, a figure materialized before him. It was a tall, ethereal being, its form shifting between human and woodland creature. "I am the guardian of Mistwood," the being said, its voice echoing through the room. "You have shown great curiosity and respect for the mist. But be warned, young scholar, there is danger in seeking its secrets." Ethan stood up, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. "I seek only knowledge," he said, his voice steady. "I wish to understand the mist and use its power responsibly." The guardian regarded him with piercing eyes. "Very well," it said. "But first, you must prove your worthiness." Ethan nodded, accepting the challenge. He knew that unlocking the mist's secrets would not come easily, but he was willing to do whatever it took. As Ethan delved deeper into his quest, he became aware of a rival researcher who sought to exploit the mist's powers for personal gain. Driven by greed and ambition, this rival would stop at nothing to harness the mist's magic for their own purposes. Tension and competition arose between Ethan and his rival. They clashed in their research, each trying to outdo the other. But Ethan remained steadfast in his commitment to understanding the mist's true nature and protecting it from those who would misuse its powers. One evening, as Ethan worked late into the night, he received a message from a trusted friend. "Beware," the message read. "Your rival has discovered a way to manipulate the mist for their own gain. They plan to exploit its healing properties for profit." Ethan's heart sank. He knew he had to act quickly to prevent this exploitation. With renewed determination, he set out to confront his rival and put an end to their dangerous ambitions. Ethan faced numerous obstacles in his research, each one testing his resolve and pushing him to his limits. He spent countless hours deciphering ancient texts, searching for clues that would unlock the mist's secrets. He traveled far and wide, collecting rare ingredients and conducting experiments in his laboratory. There were moments of frustration and doubt, when it seemed that the mist's secrets were forever beyond his grasp. But Ethan refused to give up. He drew strength from the whispers of the forest, the encouragement of his fellow researchers, and the knowledge that he was on the brink of a breakthrough. With every obstacle he overcame, Ethan grew closer to unraveling the truth behind Mistwood's mist. He could feel it in his bones, a deep sense of connection to something greater than himself. One fateful day, as Ethan studied an ancient map he had discovered, he noticed a faint symbol etched in the corner. It resembled a twisting mist, surrounded by intricate symbols and markings. Excitement coursed through his veins as he realized it could be the key to unlocking the mist's true purpose. Driven by curiosity and a sense of adventure, Ethan followed the map's clues deep into the heart of Mistwood. He navigated treacherous terrain, crossed rushing rivers, and climbed towering trees. At last, he arrived at a hidden clearing, bathed in the soft glow of the mist. As he stood in the clearing, Ethan felt a surge of energy. The mist seemed to come alive, swirling and dancing around him. And then, as if guided by an unseen force, he stumbled upon a hidden chest buried beneath a bed of wildflowers. With trembling hands, Ethan opened the chest and gasped at what he found inside. It was a book, its pages filled with ancient wisdom and forgotten spells. This was the key he had been searching for, the missing piece to unlock the mist's true potential. As Ethan delved deeper into the book's pages, he found himself facing a series of ethical dilemmas. The ancient text revealed spells and rituals that could unleash the full power of the mist, but at a cost. The mist's magic was not meant to be tampered with lightly, and its misuse could have dire consequences. Ethan wrestled with his conscience, torn between his thirst for knowledge and his responsibility to protect Mistwood. He knew that his discoveries had the potential to revolutionize medicine and heal countless lives. But he also understood that nature had its own delicate balance, and disturbing it could have unforeseen consequences. In the end, Ethan made a decision. He would use his newfound knowledge responsibly, seeking to understand and respect the mist's power without exploiting it for personal gain. He would become a guardian of Mistwood, dedicated to preserving its secrets and ensuring that its magic remained untainted. Armed with his newfound understanding and a deep respect for Mistwood, Ethan set out to protect the forest and its secrets. He shared his research with fellow researchers and villagers, urging them to approach the mist with reverence and caution. Together, they formed a group dedicated to preserving Mistwood's natural beauty and guarding its magical essence. Ethan also reached out to the guardian of Mistwood, seeking guidance and wisdom. The guardian commended him for his dedication and entrusted him with the task of safeguarding the forest's secrets. Ethan accepted this responsibility with humility, knowing that he had been chosen for a purpose greater than himself. From that day forward, Ethan dedicated his life to studying and protecting Mistwood. He continued his research, but now with a deeper understanding of the delicate balance between magic and humanity. He shared his knowledge with the world, but always with a reminder to approach the mist with respect and reverence. Years passed, and Ethan's research on Mistwood became renowned throughout the land. People from far and wide sought his guidance and wisdom, eager to learn from his experiences. But even as he shared his knowledge, Ethan knew that there were still mysteries yet to be unraveled. One evening, as he stood on the edge of Mistwood, the mist swirling around him in a dance of light and shadow, he felt a presence beside him. The guardian of Mistwood materialized once again, its form shimmering in the moonlight. "You have done well, Ethan Greenfield," the guardian said, its voice filled with pride. "You have shown great respect for Mistwood's secrets and have used your knowledge responsibly." Ethan bowed his head, gratitude filling his heart. "I am forever grateful for the wisdom you have bestowed upon me," he said. "Mistwood has changed my life in ways I could never have imagined." The guardian smiled, a gentle breeze rustling through the trees. "Remember, Ethan, that knowledge is a gift to be shared, but always with a deep respect for the natural world. Mistwood will forever be a part of you, and you shall forever be a part of Mistwood." With those final words, the guardian vanished into the mist, leaving Ethan standing in awe. He returned to his cottage, forever changed by his journey through Mistwood. From that day forward, he continued his research with a newfound respect for the enchanted mist and a deep understanding of the delicate balance between magic and humanity.